Hello, everyone. My name is Luke Fenwick, and today's date is July 21st, 2025. I'm going to go over the performance data of my monthly paycheck portfolio, where the goal is simple. First, I'm trying to receive monthly income. Second, I want to preserve my account balance. I want to give a quick shout out to Gerald Peters and the Money Flow Gang, the Average Joe Investor, and Jonathan. You know who you are. You introduced me to Bitcoin, the MFG, and you tried to get me an XRP. I appreciate it. Disclaimer, I got to get through this, so bear with me. I am an investment advisor representative and founder of Fenwick Financial, proudly based in the beautiful state of Kentucky. Go Big Blue. L's down, baby. L's down. The information shared here, including my personal portfolio, dividends received, and investment results, is my own, presented for educational and informational purposes only. This is not personal investment advice. It does not account for your unique goals, risk tolerance, or financial situation. Any stocks, ETFs, strategies, or links mentioned are not recommendations, and I accept no liability for decisions made based on this content. I'm not sharing any client portfolios or any of their private information. My clients' investments may differ from mine based on a number of factors, such as their objectives and constraints. No state authority or the SEC has approved or disapproved this message. There are no guarantees. I could lose money, potentially all of it. Investing involves risk. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. I treat this like a business, and like any business, that was an order going through. Stop limit order. Anyways, like any business, it can fail. By viewing this content, you acknowledge and accept these terms. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the portfolio. That's what you're looking at on the screen here. So, if you watched or read, if you read my first monthly portfolio paycheck on Substack or the audio version, I'd like to break this down in levels. Level 1, I'm trying to shoot for 50%. Level 2, 30%. Level 3, 20% of my portfolio. Okay, those numbers are going to fluctuate based on a number of factors, such as market condition, what stage of the market we might be in. But in level 1, I have right now 42, almost 43% of my account. And level 2 makes up about 40% of my account. Level 3 is almost 13.5%. So I have roughly 96% of my portfolio invested in the market with about 4% in cash at the moment. Okay. Now, if you can see, I can check mark the box on the first one, receiving monthly income. I'm about to show you all my transaction history. And most importantly, I can check the box on the second goal of this account, which is to preserve my account balance. I can double check it because my account balance has gone up in value 4.93%, almost 5% so far. So I've received monthly income and my account balance is up. That is huge to me. This is just on a little time frame, so things could change drastically. Also, want to note that I'm not reinvesting any of my dividends right now. I'm receiving them in cash. The market has gone up significantly in June and July, so I'm trying to use the money flow trading strategy in order to time my buy and sells a little bit better than just blindly reinvesting the dividends. Okay, so I want to note that right now I'm not reinvesting anything. This also gives you the cost per share, it gives you the quantity, the market value, it gives you everything. And I'm about to go even deeper into my portfolio by going over every transaction I possibly had. We're going to start from the very beginning. See, I can't scroll down anymore. I can't go to the next page. This is when I first transferred money on February 4th into this account. I started with just $150. Okay, very minimal, very small. I hope that this small account motivates the blue collar boys from my hometown, blue collar boys and girls. I'm just from the hills of Howardstown. where a lot of people don't have money. And I'm trying to motivate you guys. Like, you don't have to have $1 million to get this stuff started. You don't have to get it right. You just need to get it going. All right. So we're going to go over every transaction I've had so far from February until now. And then I do plan to update this every month. Okay. So in March, I'm going to slowly scroll through this for you guys, and I'm just going to read along. In March, I received $4.07 in income. I did reinvest at the time. I also had added $150, a dollar, and then $150 again. Then we jump to April. You can see all of my purchases here, the symbol, the description, the quantity, the price that I paid, okay, and the dividends that I received. In April, I bought some more iSpy. I bought some Russell 2000 high income ETF. I bought the individual level 3 plays from YieldMax, NVIDIA, AMD, and I received some dividends. At the time, I was reinvesting the dividends. I paid my advisor fee. So in April, I received a total of $11.29. Transferred some more money in the start of May. May was a really good month. It was very volatile in the market, and that volatility typically increases their premium. May has been my best month so far, income wise. I received $21.69 in dividend income. All right. You can see all the transactions there. And then in June, I added some more money to my account. I hopefully plan to continue to do that. I'm trying to, again, build a business here. I'm trying to get it to a certain point where it can pay all of my monthly bills. I haven't taken anything out. You can see that so far in my transactions where I have taken no withdrawals yet. I'm just keeping the cash in the account, or I'm reinvesting it, and I'm still contributing to this business. I'm trying to grow the business. In June, I received $10.41 in dividend income. Then, so far in July, I've received $7.61. I still should have NVIDIA's YieldMax, Berkshire Hathaway, OMAH, Vistra Shares, ETF yet to be paid to me. All right. So now we're going to go over the specific performance and exactly how I have calculated such performance. Here's a step-by-step breakdown. I'm going to post this along with the video for you all to see. So step-by-step, unrealized capital gains. Again, back on this first page, my account balance, total market value was $898.08. My cost basis was $855.99. So unrealized gain thus far is $42.09, and I've received $55 in dividends. If you add these two together, we'll get my total return of $97.22. My return on investment is this year to date 11.36%. I consider that to be pretty good. I've achieved my first two goals so far. I've received monthly income, and I have preserved my account balance. That is very, very, very important to me, to be able to preserve the account balance. I do not want to face account erosion. Okay. Yeah. So you can look up, you can compare that to individual companies. You can compare that to the performance of the SPY year to date if this is something that interests you. Now, why is my covered call ETF income so volatile? There's a couple of reasons for this, and I want to break that down for you. The first is option premiums will fluctuate. So covered call ETFs, how they earn income is by selling options. I feel like I did a really good job explaining this in a way that people can understand in the Substack I wrote and in the audio version. These premiums are going to change with market volatility, with stock prices, and timing. Some covered calls use different writing strategies. Some ETFs write calls on 100% of their holdings. Others, they use 30 to 60%. Some use aggressive or leverage tactics, causing income swings. Okay. Look, and unlike traditional dividend stocks, most covered call ETFs pay out exactly what they earn each month. And the premium will vary. The market moves really impact these payouts. When the market drops, premiums shrink and income can fall. And when volatility spikes, income can jump. We saw that for the month of May and June. The market was really volatile in those 2 months, and I had pretty good monthly income. And the fifth reason is return on capital. So part of the payout may not be actual income, but a return of your own money, which adds to the inconsistency. Okay. So I hope I did a really good job turning over every stone, explaining everything I can to you. Again, my name is Luke Fenwick. This is not personal investment advice. If you have any questions whatsoever, leave a comment on my Substack, leave a comment on my YouTube channel, contact me. I'm more than happy to talk about this information. And I am an investment advisor rep. So if this is a portfolio that interests you, if you're interested in receiving monthly income, contact me and we'll see if this fits your financial profile. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time and attention. I'm really passionate about this stuff. I'm being really calm in this video compared to some of my other videos. It is almost market close, so I'm going to get back to watching the market. So I appreciate it. Have a very nice Monday. It's the best day of the week. We got a long week ahead of us, so don't wear yourself out. Thank you.